You'd think that by now, scientists would have discovered every part of the human body, right? I mean, we've been studying ourselves for thousands of years, slicing, scanning, and mapping nearly every inch. But in a twist that feels more like science fiction than science fact, researchers have just announced the discovery of a previously unknown organ hiding in plain sight, and it's been inside you this whole time. So what exactly is this mysterious structure we somehow missed all this time? Well, it's called the interstitium, and it's not just a tiny little tissue or obscure gland tucked away somewhere. It's massive. In fact, some scientists now believe it could be the largest organ in the human body. Wait till you hear what it does, and why it's got researchers completely rethinking how diseases like cancer spread. The interstitium was hiding in plain sight, literally, just beneath your skin, lining your digestive tract, your lungs, even surrounding your blood vessels and muscles. It's like this microscopic network of fluid-filled spaces that acts like a shock absorber, protecting your tissues from tearing as your body moves. Think of it like biological bubble wrap, except way smarter. And here's the kicker. The only reason we didn't notice it sooner is because of how we've been looking. Traditional microscopes and tissue slides actually destroy this network during the preparation process. It wasn't until researchers used a newer technology called confocal laser endomicroscopy, basically a fancy camera that lets you look at living tissue in real time, that they caught it in action. Imagine looking at the Grand Canyon and thinking it's just a crack in the sidewalk. That's how big of a deal this discovery is. Suddenly, we have this giant fluid highway in the body we never knew about. And it could explain a lot more than we ever imagined, especially when it comes to how diseases spread through the body. For example, scientists now believe the interstitium may be a major factor in how cancer cells spread, using it almost like a subway system to travel to other parts of the body. Creepy, right? But also kind of brilliant when you think about how efficient the body can be. And it doesn't stop with just that, because the implications go way beyond what we initially thought. This structure might also play a role in chronic inflammation, aging, and even how your body delivers nutrients. There's a whole new field of study opening up around this. Some researchers are even calling it a new organ, although others are still debating whether it qualifies. Either way, it's not something you want to ignore. Here's something weird to think about. This organ is technically more outside your cells than inside your body. Let me explain. The interstitium sits between other structures, kind of like the backstage of your body's operations, but it's filled with fluid that flows around, communicating with everything. So in a way, it's both part of you and also the space between you. Yeah, it's that strange and fascinating, like something out of a science documentary you never expected to be real. You might be wondering, okay, so we found it. Now what? What can we actually do with this knowledge? Great question. And the answer opens up some incredible possibilities. Doctors are already exploring whether this organ could be used as a diagnostic tool. Since it touches so many other parts of the body, it might reveal early signs of disease that we've missed before. Imagine catching cancer before it even shows up on a scan, just by monitoring changes in your interstitium. And because it's connected to so many other systems, it might become a new way to deliver medicine, like creating targeted treatments that ride along this fluid network directly to where they're needed. That's like going from regular mail to a high-speed delivery drone in terms of precision. Now, not every scientist agrees on what to call this structure. Some say it's an organ, others say it's a system, and a few are still in the wait-and-see phase. But the fact that we missed something this big for so long? That's a huge wake-up call. It's a reminder that even in a world full of smart machines and advanced tech, nature still has some wild secrets up its sleeve. And before you ask, no, this doesn't mean you suddenly have an extra organ to worry about. You've had it all along. Your body's just been sneakily smarter than anyone realized. So the next time someone says science has figured everything out, just remember this: we're still discovering entire organs in the 21st century. And who knows what else is waiting to be found. If you're into discoveries like this, check out our video on the brain's secret language you've never heard of. It breaks down how your neurons talk in patterns scientists are only just beginning to decode.